Hi everyone, welcome back to our English enrichment lesson with teacher Rick. So remember last lesson we saw some endangered animals. Remember? So animals that are in danger. So we had a look at some bears. Remember the panda bear that loves to eat bamboo and lives in the forests, in bamboo forests. So forest with bamboo trees. And the panda bear is in danger because the forests are disappearing, cutting down the bamboo, and the panda bear has no place to live. So they are in danger. We also had a look at the red panda or red panda bear. It's a smaller bear that is red, looks like the panda. It also lives in China like the panda, and it's also in danger. It lives in the forest, and because of cutting down trees, they are in danger. We also had a look at the polar bear. Remember, lives in the North Pole where there's a lot of snow and ice. And because the ice is melting, the polar bear is in danger too. They are white and very, very big. We also had a look at the moon bear. Remember moon bear or black bear because they're black. There are moon bears here in Thailand. They also live in the forest and sometimes in the jungle. Remember the jungle? So they are also in danger. The moon bears are smaller and they can climb to the trees in the jungle. We also had a look at the tiger. Remember the tiger? So there are also tigers here in Thailand and in other places and countries in Asia. And because of hunting, killing the tigers, they are also in danger because men kill and hunt. Remember hunting? They hunt tigers down because they want their beautiful skins and their paws and their bones. So we also need to protect the tiger. So the tiger is like a big, big cat. They live in many countries in Asia. Thailand, Cambodia, India, Malaysia, Indonesia. And we had a look too at the elephant. Remember the elephant? You already know. So we saw too that there are two types of elephants. You have elephants here in Asia, Thailand. They live in the forest, sometimes in the jungle. And they are a little smaller. Their ears are smaller too, and their tusks are smaller. They have two bumps on their head. And then you have the elephant in Africa, the African elephant. Remember Africa, where you have the savanna So you have many elephants in the savannah. And the elephants in Africa are a little bigger. They've got big ears and also very big tusks. And they live in Africa in the savannah and also in some forests. And they are also in danger because the forests, they have fewer forests to live. And finally, we had a look at the rhino or rhinoceros, but we can call it just rhino. It's easier, right? So there are different types of rhinos too, some in Asia and some in Africa. So today we're going to see some more animals that are endangered and they live on land, so in the forests, the jungle. So the first one we're going to see is pangolin. It's called pangolin. Let's have a look at the name and the word. So Pangolin. Pangolin. The pangolins, they also live in the forest. They are quite small and they are also in danger. So there are pangolins here also in Thailand. Sometimes because of hunting. So the pangolins are in danger and they can go extinct, and we don't want that. So we need to protect the pangolins and the forests where they live. So let's just practice the word. Repeat after me, okay? Pangolin. Good. One more time. Pangolin. Okay, very good. Now, some other animals that are in danger are the orangutan. Orangutan. This is a funny word, right? Big word and funny. Orangutan. So they are like monkeys, but very, very big. Usually they have like red fur, hair, red, orange, and they live in the jungle. They live in some islands in Indonesia and Malaysia. And they like to live like top of the trees in the jungle looking for food. But because they're cutting down the trees, they don't have a place to live. So they are also in danger. Let's have a look at the word and practice, okay? So orangutan, orangutan. So now let's practice. Repeat after me. Orangutan. Good. One more time. Orangutan. Okay, very good. So remember the orangutans, they are very big and they have this funny face, right? Another big one is the gorilla. Gorilla. So they are also like the monkeys, but very big, very strong. And the gorilla lives in Africa. They live in Africa, in the jungle and some forests. And they are very big, very strong. But there are also just a few gorillas alive. So we need to protect the forest where they live, the forests where they live, so they don't go extinct. Let's have a look at the word and practice the word, okay? Gorilla. 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 So now let's practice. Repeat after me. Gorilla. Good. One more time. Gorilla. Okay, very good. So it's like the King Kong. I don't know if you know the movie. The King Kong was a giant gorilla. Very, very big. Good. So the orangutan and the gorilla, they live in the jungle. The orangutan in some islands in Indonesia, and the gorilla in Africa, in the forests and jungles of Africa. Now, another animal that lives here in Thailand and is endangered is the giant black squirrel. So it's a squirrel. You have different types, and this one is black and it's very big. So we call it giant. Giant, it's like very big. Giant. 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 Then black, you already know the color. Giant, black, squirrel. So let's just practice the words. First, giant. So repeat after me. Giant. Good. One more time. Giant. Good. Now let's practice squirrel. Squirrel. Good. One more time. Squirrel. Okay, good. So giant, black, squirrel. So they also live in the forests. There are some here in Thailand and in Asia, in the countries around China, India, Myanmar, Cambodia, Malaysia. But they are also endangered because of the forest where they live. Now, another animal. So now this one is a bird. Bird, right? They fly. And this one is called hornbill. Hornbill. So bill or beak is like this thing they have, right? So they have, this one has a very big bill or beak, and it's called hornbill. Let's have a look at the word. Hornbill. 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 Good. One more time. Hornbill. Okay, very good. So they have these giant beaks and they eat fruit, the trees, from the trees in the forest and in the jungle, and they are also endangered. Now, the last animal we're going to see today, they live in the wetlands. Remember? Wetlands. So wetlands is when you have land and water. Wet from the water, land. Wetlands. And this animal is the monitor lizard. Monitor lizard. So it's a big lizard. You have different types of lizards. Some can be very small and some are big, like this one, the monitor lizard. And some lizards live in the desert. Remember the desert? The desert with the sand, very hot. Some lizards like to live there. smaller, and they get all the sun, and they live in the desert. Other lizards, they like water, like the monitor lizard. So the monitor lizard lives in the wetlands where you have rivers and water, so they can swim, they can run when they're on land. And some lizards are also in danger. So let's just have a look at the words, okay? So let's start with lizard. Lizard. L-I-Z-A-R-D. L-I-Z-A-R-D. Lizard. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Lizard. Good. One more time. Lizard. Okay, good. And so this one, big one that lives in the water too, is the monitor lizard. Monitor. M-O-N-I-T-O-R. Monitor. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Monitor. Good. One more time. Monitor. Okay, that's it. So now the two together. Monitor lizard. Monitor lizard. Okay, very good. So the monitor lizard, they live in the rivers, lakes, wetlands, where you have a lot of water because they like to swim, and they're very big. And they also need our help because the places where they live are in danger. So it's an endangered animal. Okay, so today we saw some more endangered animals that live on land, or like the monitor lizard, land and water. You have another worksheet, very easy, with some pictures of the animals. You have to color and write their names. Okay, don't forget to color the pictures of the animals. And in some places, you put where they live. For example, the monitor lizard lives in the wetland, or the gorilla lives in the jungle. Okay, you do your worksheet, color, write the words, and then take a picture and send it to me. Okay, next week we're going to see some animals, endangered animals that live below water. So below water. So next week we're going to see animals from the oceans, the sea, the lakes, and some of them are also endangered. So we're going to see some of them next week in the next video. So that's all for today. Don't forget, do your homework, your worksheet, color, write the name of the animals and where they live. And we will see each other again next week with another video. Bye-bye.